What up, sneaker fam? I hope all is well. This is your boy J Dot here with your weekly update on what's coming sneaker wise. It's gonna be a pretty busy week. There's gonna be some good shoes that are dropping, and definitely be on the lookout and look forward to it. I think it's going to be kind of a cool week. There's some really good heat dropping this week, and I'm excited about it. And there's a cop or two this week that I'm thinking about getting. We'll go through each of these shoes per day. Again, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. We have moved up users. We are at 30. Again, like I said, for most people out here that are doing content, that's probably nothing, but for me, that's a huge deal because a lot of y'all don't normally listen to me, and this is the first time that you're jumping on. I greatly appreciate it, man. And only if you could just like and subscribe, that would be pretty awesome. But also as well, please just keep listening and always comment and put a like and comment if necessary as well. Definitely want to hear from you. Obviously want to establish some sort of community here. But anyways, let's go ahead and kick off the sneakers that are dropping this week. On August 13th, New Balance will be dropping the 204L in a Timberwolf with linen colorway. This is one of the newer models, that's been really popular with a lot of the New Balance heads. I believe Kith dropped a collaboration last month, and I believe there was other colorways that dropped as well. This will be available on the New Balance site for $109.99. Again, this is kind of a popular one. There have been some content creators have been doing some reviews regarding this specific sneaker, so totally up to you if you're interested. Again, it's kind of one of those lower type shoes that people like. Again, not my flavor per se, and not something that I'm interested in copying. However, though, I did want to let y'all know that it was coming. It will be on the New Balance website, like I said just a moment ago, and it will be for $109.99. So definitely be on the lookout for that if you are interested in this specific pair. On August 15th, N's been doing their thing. They dropped that last week. They dropped that Milk Asics that I really did like. I ended up not copying because there's other heat that I want, and I really don't need every single sneaker. Plus, I'm running out of room. Anyways, though, this week N is going to collaborate with Solomon for their XT Whisper Void. The colorway with this one is agave green, lime cream, and rum raisin. This will be available, like I said, on the 15th itself. The price tag for it will be $169. So N's been pretty good as far as shipping internationally. So if you're here in the US, just know that they've been covering the cost, and what you pay on their websites, what you're going to pay, not all that tariff stuff that's been going on lately, obviously. So rather clean shoe. I'm not a Solomon person, so I'll be honest with you, I'm not going to hop on this hype train. However, though, I know some of y'all really do like Solomon and are going to be interested in this shoe. I think it's a clean colorway, to be honest with you, compared to what I've seen with other Solomons, especially with the Jounce one. A lot of people like the Jounce, a little loud for me, but at the same time, that's actually shocking for them. But yeah, this will be dropping on the 15th if you are interested in copying a pair of these. Keeping it strong with the 15th, the Nike Air Foamposite 1 cough drops are supposed to come on the 15th. Now, I don't got a confirmation on sneakers. I don't have a confirmation on Nike or any other places or boutiques or retailers. But we're hearing right now that this is going to drop this week, so be on the lookout for it. The price tag for it will be $230. The likely place it will be sneakers. It could be Nike as well. We'll definitely keep you up to date late once the week goes in. We'll probably see it go live somewhere eventually. But yeah, it's a classic sneaker. A lot of people used to love these. Again, one of the best Foamposites. I don't think Foamposites other than the Galaxies really hit this year, to be honest with you. I think the Paranormans are probably the only other ones that probably hit really hard. I find them to be a cool shoe. I wasn't a big foam head back in the day, but again, being from DC, I should have been, but I wasn't. So, but at the same time, I'm not going to cop. I still want a pair of Galaxy, so I may reach back for those as we go along. But yeah, definitely check this out if you're interested. I'll keep you up to date once I learn more. Also on the 15th, another shoe that's been generating a lot of hype is the new Ja 3s. A lot of people are digging these Ja 3s. The max volume colorway will be dropping on Nike, and I believe on Foot Locker as well. The price tag for this one's $135, so it's not actually a bad price. Those gray ones that dropped last week or the week before are kind of clean, to be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie, man. I kind of like those, but I'm still staying away. I'm not jumping on the hype wagon for these. However, though, these will definitely sell out if you're interested. I don't see anything on the websites like I mentioned before, so I don't have a confirmation. I don't know if it's going to be a sneakers drop. I don't know if it's going to be a standard Nike drop. We'll see what happens as far as this colorway. It's a little bit louder than the gray one, obviously, with the kind of the purple and pink tones. But again, that's been the popular, colorways and so on with other shoes as well. So, I think it's going to sell out. I think it's a nice looking shoe, to be honest with you. I might end up reaching back and copping the gray ones later, but we'll see how these go. But anyways, again, like I said, it'll be $135, and this will also be dropping on the 15th. And also on the 15th, one of the most coveted sneakers of the year, the Pharrell Adidas Adistar Jellyfish, will be dropping on the 15th for that orange and white colorway, orange cream, what's called Focus Olive, Core Black, and Orange. This sneaker will be at $300. Now, I don't see anything on Confirmed. I don't see anything on the Adidas app. I don't see anything on their website. So at this time right now, we don't see anything quite yet. So I don't know how this drop's going to go. So it likely will be a confirmed. It's rumored to be very limited. It is a sneaker I absolutely do want. If I don't cop, I'm not going to stress about it because, again, like I said, the oversized look to me is not kind of my jam. So we'll see how this goes. But I think it's going to be very coveted, very limited, but also as well, it's going to be something that a lot of people are going to try to cop. The price tag is real hefty. I'm definitely making my way to purchase this. I like this because of the tongue that says Virginia on it. But yeah, now be on the lookout on the 15th for this specific sneaker. Also on the 16th, not quite a hype shoe per se, but it's definitely going to be very popular with my Oasis fans, but also my fam over in the UK. The Adidas Specials are going to drop 2 pairs. One's a collaboration with Liam Gallagher. The other one will be with Noel Gallagher, excuse me. The Noel Gallagher pair is blue with kind of like a baby blue stripe, and then the Liam's kind of like a dark sail with brown. These shoes will be dropping, I believe, on the Adidas website, but also as well, I believe there is some raffles. I believe End has one if you look there. The price tag on this shoe, I don't have one specifically, but the rumor is this shoe is supposed to be dropping on the 16th. As for me, not interested at all, to be honest with you. Again, like I said, you got to be a specific group. I just found the shoe interesting. I thought it was cool that the guys, they have their face on the tongue, which is kind of cool, as you can see in the images I'm sharing. But if you're interested, definitely give it a shot, especially if you're an Oasis fan or you're from the UK, which is typically the people that will go for these. Also on the 16th, one of the sneaker drops, probably the main Jordan sneaker drop of the week, will be the Air Jordan 12 French blue and white pair. I honestly think these will sit. I don't think these are going to sell out. I think there's going to be some people that are going to want it, which are, there's some people out there that are 12 fans. I myself, in passing, I already have the flu games. That's really the only 12s that I've ever wanted, so I really don't want any other ones. Maybe the cherries in the future, whenever they restock in 5 years or something like that. But for the most part, I'm not the biggest 12 fan. I just wanted the flu games for, obviously symbolic purposes, because it's a cool shoe. The price tag on this one for the 16th is going to be pricey as always. It's going to be $205, so that's how much it's going to cost. I mean, the colorway is clean. I'm going to be honest with you. I think it's a nice looking shoe, but at the same time, it's not a need. I don't need to have this sneaker. This is not something I need to have. So just remember, this coming the 16th, it will be on the sneakers app and also at select retailers. So you'll probably see it at JD Sports, Foot Locker, those places like that. So yeah, definitely check it out if you're interested. And probably the most coveted sneaker of the week is going to be the Nigel 1 lows. The specific name for it is the Better with Times. Now, these are black muslin and varsity red. These will be dropping on the 16th, and the price tag for this one will be $150. I think a lot of people like these. I've been hearing some rumblings that people are passing. They're calling them bowling shoes, which makes me laugh. But I think they're still going to try to go for them anyway, because obviously most people buy things like this for resale, and knowing that Nigel's probably the man right now at Jordan brand, it's going to be a very popular shoe. I honestly think it's definitely going to sell out. I actually like them. I actually like the aged look to it. I would wear them. I wouldn't try to resell them. It's definitely a sneaker I'd cop. I like Jordan lows. I wear them a lot. I have multiple pairs. This will be a definite must cop for me, I would say. So I'm definitely going to make an attempt. And if I don't get it, no big deal, no issue. Like I said, likely to be the sneakers app. It's going to be at $150, and it will be on the 16th when these drop. So yeah, definitely be on the lookout for that, because it's going to be coveted. Looks like things are shuffling around a little bit. Let's first off talk about this pair right here. The specifically the what is it called? The Arctic Pink, I think it's called. A shoe again. A lot of people are wanting to get. It's the Awake NY collaboration with Jordan for the Jordan 5s. First off, the Arctic Pink, metallic silver, university red, black, white, clear. This shoe is supposed to be dropping on the 17th. This is an interesting date. It is going to be on the Awake NY website. Not sure if it's going to be first come first serve, it's going to be a mess, or if it's going to be an EQL or their own type of raffle system, but it will not be on Nike. This Arctic Pink pair will be the limited pair, so definitely be ready for that. This one is going to be the one that everybody's going to be coveting. I think it's a nice pair, but for me, I don't want it. I'm more of a classic GR guy, so give me the grapes, give me my metallic 5s. I'm going to kind of stay away from these and let you all have it, because it is definitely a shoe that you definitely want. Again, like I said, it's going to be very limited. I think they said 7,000 pairs, but I'm not sure specifically regarding the pairs, but that's pretty limited. I think they're numbered. And then the other pair that you see here will be the black and racer blue pair. I think this one is going to be more available than the actual Arctic Pink ones. Colorway for this one is going to be black racer blue, metallic silver, white, and clear. Again, same price, $210. The more I look at this and the more I watch this video specifically, I kind of like these. These are pretty clean, but again, like I said, I'm staying away from these, not really wanting these at all. It's definitely a shoe that everybody's going to covet. This one is going to be more, I believe, available than the pink one. So I think if you want at least one of these, this is probably the one to go for. But obviously go for both. You know, you never know how it's going to work. It might be a raffle system. Like I said, I've never been a part of an Awake drop. Even when they dropped their airships, I was not a part of that. So I don't know how they did that specifically. I think it was on sneakers. But anyways, but yeah, definitely be on the lookout. Like I said, it's going to be on the 17th. So it's an odd day, and it's going to be at $210. So yeah, definitely check that out. Well, that wraps up a sneaker drops for this week. If there's a sneaker I missed or a sneaker that you want to know about, definitely drop something in the comments for me. I'll be more than happy to look it up for you and obviously follow up in the comments. I'm always here to help out. And again, to all the people that have followed me, I greatly appreciate it, man. It's really been interesting. You know, it is kind of work to do this stuff, but I actually enjoy it. Like, it's shocking enough, you know, because I'm learning to edit. I know it's basic editing. It's nothing fancy. You know, I'm not doing animations or anything, you know, crazy like that. And again, I'm using real basic software. I'm enjoying it. I'm just having fun, just messing around with stuff. I'm getting good at it. Just even with the basic stuff, not creating like YouTube banners and stuff. My banners aren't that great, to be honest with you, but I'm definitely working on it. I'm trying to get better. So yeah, you know, like I said, I appreciate it. If y'all would like this, you know, I believe it will help with the algorithm. It'll be really happy for me, and I get more followers. But other than that, man, have a good week. Hope you get what you want. Happy copping. Peace, and I'm out.